Hi everyone, welcome to Tea Talks. How you going? You just got me today. We were going to do one with Steph yesterday, but I don't know, just fell in a heap yesterday afternoon. So Steph went home this morning, so she's been here for a good few weeks. So she's gone home and Sammy's at work. So because we're late, just going to have me today. Next week though, Sammy and I thought we might do a Q&A. So if you've got questions for us, it can be MND related or it can be anything at all for either of us. And we'll put some, if you want to ask questions below, or we might do it in our stories during the week, both of us, for if you've got any questions for us. So that's something for next week. So anyway, had a pretty, it's been an okay week. To be honest, like the disability side of this really freaking sucks. I'm really frustrated at not being able to do things, and it's probably getting to me a little bit, to be honest. I hate that my hands don't do what I want them to do, and just dressing, showering, all of that stuff, all the stuff that you really take for granted, is just so difficult now, like really difficult. I remember the days where I used to like change an outfit 6 times in the morning before I went to work because I'd have massive anxiety about what I was going to wear. And now if it's on, it's not coming off because I just don't have the energy to do that. So yeah, that is probably getting to me a little bit. And I guess the reality of needing to have some help with that is also getting to me a bit as well. Because pretty much Steph has run the house over the last few weeks, done all the washing, all the cooking, fair bit of the cleaning, and it's I haven't had the energy to do any of those things. So the reality of having to have someone to help me, just it doesn't sit with me. But anyway, on Tuesday because you can't just get a carer, like you got to go through all the hoops. So on Tuesday I have to get them to come out, sit in my house, fill out more bloody paperwork and shit, to get someone to come and do something that I don't even want them to do. But anyway, that's happening on Tuesday. So happy days. Yesterday we had a lovely day. We went to a Vietnamese restaurant down in Burleigh. We decided, because it was Steph's last day, she's going home this morning, that we would go out for a nice lunch. So we went down there. It was really lovely, like beautiful food, just a really nice restaurant. Vietnamese food is always lovely because it's so fresh, and so felt a bit fancy sitting there with cocktails and the wine in the massive big glasses, and it was really lovely. And really all I did yesterday was get up. I definitely didn't have a shower yesterday morning. I just put makeup on. Steph sprayed my hair with a water bottle, and we got ourselves looking all right. Got dressed and off we went. And we did stop at the supermarket on the way home, but I didn't have energy to get out, so I just stayed in the car while Steph ran in. And when I came home, I just sat on the couch, and my back was really aching for some reason. I haven't really I've had sore shoulders before, but my back was killing me. So I had to get into the Panadol, and I couldn't get comfortable. And then whenever I moved, my breathing was not good. It took ages for my body to kind of get used to that position. And it was just fucked, really. Like I couldn't roll over on the couch, and then Steph had to kind of hoik me and put pillows behind me, and like really, I just had nothing at all last night, and I couldn't get up. And I saw Sammy walking down to the couch, and just when I was trying to roll, and the look on her face was like one of horror, and I could tell Steph was worried as well, because like I couldn't couldn't really do anything for myself last night. It was really awful. And like, we had planned on coming home and doing the tea talk, but I just couldn't do it. Like, I couldn't even do that. So that was pretty shit. And the breathing, it's like, it's not scary. It's uncomfortable when you can't breathe properly. Like, it feels like pressure on your chest. I kind of feel like that in the pool as well, the breathing. I get in the pool and I can sit on a step, but if I get in where it's like up to my neck or something, I feel the water pressure on my chest and it makes it hard for me to breathe. So I feel like probably at this point, hardly any of my muscles in my trunk are probably working. I've worked out, like, in bed, I can only turn over if I use my feet to turn over. So I'm having to, like, consciously use my feet to kind of twist the whole rest of my body because my trunk can't do it. And then last night Steph rubbed some magnesium oil, and like, it was so nice. She rubbed magnesium oil into my back. She got me the, what do you call it, the wheat bag, and heated that up. I had Panadol, I had Celebrex, got everything pumped into me. But yeah, it's it just really sucks that I can't do much. And I don't know, like, I keep looking at the gym, like all the gyms are advertising, but particularly my gym, like, 'cause I watch their stories all the time, and I really miss the gym, and I miss the exercise and the endorphins from that, and I actually just miss being able-bodied, I think, probably more than anything. I feel like I'm shriveling up to a little old lady. And that's what I was getting at before. Sorry, I got off track there. I forgot what I was talking about. When Steph was rubbing the magnesium oil into my back, she kind of notices like a big indentation in my back where it looks like on this side of my body the muscle's gone, but on the other side it hasn't. And like, it's really quite sore on this side of my body. And I've kind of noticed, like, in my arm too, you can kind of just see, it's hard to see, but there's bone down here. Like, you can just see the bone, and a big kind of indent through here, which you probably can't see there, but I can see, like, I've got indents in where my knees join together, like in between my knees, there's a big indent, and in my, what do you call the ones down the bottom? Calves. In between them, like when they're joined up, there's like a gap in there as well. So the muscles are really deteriorating quite a bit, which is making it harder to get around. Yeah, and just everything just requires a bit more energy. So that sucks a bit. Yeah, so shit's getting real. I'm still having a good time though. Like, I this morning I went out to Brekkie with Ali, like my director, who filled in, I don't know, was it last year or the year before? I can't remember, it was a while ago. But anyway, we had Brekkie this morning. She was on her way down, further down the coast, and popped in. So we went and had Brekkie, and it was really lovely. I'm still enjoying those times. There are less of them, but still, when I add up what I've done this week, it's a fair bit. Like, I had Brekkie, actually, I've probably been out every day. I had Brekkie on Wednesday with Joe, one of my Queen friends, and I had Brekkie, I think, on Tuesday with Bron and Steph. Maybe not Monday, I didn't have Brekkie, but yeah, so I've still done a fair bit, and I'm really still enjoying that. Like, that's not an effort for me. I quite like that, but I'm also doing a fair bit of sitting on the couch. I've been trying to go to the pool every day. We'll see how I go now Steph's not here, because I really feel like I'm probably at the point now where I need someone with me, because sometimes I can still get out, but sometimes it's hard, and the day will come where probably I won't be able to get myself out. So probably from a safety point of view, my physio did say, like, I probably should have someone with me from a safety point of view. Started talking about med alert bracelets and all that shit. Yeah, my life. Look at me 6 months ago, going to the gym every day, killing it. And now, like, this is what's kind of happening. So, yeah. We did on Monday, I think it was, no, it was Thursday last week. We went to the MND Clinic, and I said I'd fill you in about that. I don't know why I get my hopes up about things, because that was just a big friggin' disappointment again. I come away like, first of all, there wasn't a doctor there. It was just the nurse. Did manage to score some melatonin, only because Steph insisted in the end. Like, I was shitty, Steph was shitty. I'm just like, she's no use at all. But Steph's like, at least I've got some bloody melatonin out of her. So, but when I left, I was like, oh, do I even have MND? Like, she just hadn't read my notes. That is so frustrating to me. Like, if you are seeing a patient, read the friggin' notes. Like, you know, you're telling me, like, a Cpap machine has been shown to give you a year longer. I'm like, well, read the notes. My doctor said I've only got a year. Like, and she's like, oh, you've got it in your hands. Have you got it anywhere else? I'm like, I'm in a freaking wheelchair, love. And she goes, is the wheelchair just for distances? Honestly, I am someone, if I can do it, I'll be doing it. So the fact that I was in a wheelchair was because I couldn't walk that distance. But she had a bit of a, like, I think she thought I was just being lazy. She said that the doctor there, when the doctor gets back off leave, because there wasn't even a doctor there, would probably want to do another assessment because he likes to get a second opinion. Like, well, if it's not friggin' MND, can someone tell me now? Because looks like MND, feels like MND, smells like MND, probably is MND. But when I left, I said to Steph, oh, maybe I don't have MND after all. I just really felt her heart wasn't in that point. What I felt was, because when I left, she said to me, oh, sorry you've had to wait so long to get in. I look at my wait list every now and then, and I saw, oh, she's been sitting there for a while. So I reckon she just needed to see me because I was on her wait list as a long wait, because I'd waited over the period, knowing what I know about wait lists, given that was my job. And so that gets me off her list now as a long wait, even though it was just a waste of an hour of my time, which pisses me off because, like, I'm not going to appointments for fun. Like, I'm only going because you know, I've been told that this is going to be useful. She even said, because I was talking about the sleeping being a big problem, and she just totally disregarded. She goes, oh, maybe just sleep on your side. I'm like, the assumption that I have zero health literacy just really pissed me off. Like, I'm not stupid. You know, I've tried different positions. I've tried side. I've tried a few things. Like, you know, what else? She just, I don't know what she thought, but she clearly misunderstood how much I'd progressed. She said that she would send off to the sleep clinic and for a lung function test, but she put it as non-urgent. And that, you know, the doctor likes to see you every 6 months. I'm like, oh, well, good, you'll get one in. Yeah, so anyway, I just couldn't be bothered. Anyway, I received a appointment yesterday for a, I don't even know what it's for another appointment at that clinic. So if they don't get their shit together this one, I just won't go back again. I'll give them one more try. I had, as a result of that, they also got the clinical trial people to call me, and he said, oh, the referral says that you've got you've got weakness in your hands. Have you got weakness anywhere else? I just thought, oh, fuck's sake, do people not read anything? Anyway, I just basically told him to bugger off. I'm not interested in your clinical trials. If you can't even read my notes, fuck off. Leave me alone. I've got better things to do and go and have a coffee. Anyway, sorry, I'm a bit down in the dumps today. I feel like It has actually been some nice things in the week, but I guess those things have also happened. The other thing that we've done this week is progressed a bit with the housing that we talked about last week, and those people seem really onto it, and it does actually seem like that might happen. That's a really good option, the apartments out at Hope Island. It looks like I would meet the criteria for that. There's a bit of jumping through hoops, but they seem to be really good at helping you jump through those hoops with NDIS. So I think, I'm definitely not feeling ready to uproot and go there right now. But at the rate that I'm progressing, I know that that's probably, that's not too far away. And if this takes a couple of months, I think, by the time it's all processed and stuff, I probably will be. And what we've kind of thought about as far as how that would work would be keep my apartment here. Sammy and Max would stay here. And then Ebony would stay in her place. And then between the kids, because it's a 2-bedroom and you can have one of your family members come with you. So we would just need to nominate someone, I think, for paperwork purposes. But I think what might work best, and who knows, this may change, but we might get the kids to kind of alternate a little bit. So someone can come and stay for a week and be with me, and then another one might want to come, and or even if it's a couple of days, or if Ziggy wanted to come over for a weekend or something. So the burden, I guess, wouldn't be on all of the kids, but it would be shared, and I would probably only need that overnight care because they do have an on-site carer. And now that I'm getting linked in with carers as well, that's also probably good prep for that. I don't really want family to be my carers. I want my family to be my family, but overnight, Sammy and Ebony both have been brilliant at, helping me get dressed and making sure I've got food and putting my bra on and, all of that kind of thing. But that's another thing I'm sick of is the bra situation. The Velcro bra is even getting hard to put on now. I'm sick of having to wear clothes based on what I can put on. Such is life. Anyway, I got good hair today. I've managed to put makeup on. It's a good day. I've been out for coffee. I've had some good conversations. There are some good things happening. I've had many people around me over the last couple of weeks, which has been really lovely. Caught up with some people from work as well. Just people messaging me, staying in touch, and I really appreciate that. I've been really poor at returning messages, and when you write a message in my Facebook and stuff like that, I love every single one of them, and I don't always reply to them, and I'm sorry about that, but I don't even know, it just is a bit overwhelming. I get lots of messages, which I really love, and I read every single one of them, but I don't always get back to them. Sometimes I think they deserve a bigger reply than what I can do at that moment, and then no reply ends up happening. So please know that it's not personal. It's just sometimes just a bit too much for me to get back to everybody. And then, sometimes I'll have a bit of an admin time and I'll be able to pump out a few messages and stuff. But other times I don't know, I just can't muster up the energy to do it. So, but please know that they're appreciated. Anyway, I think maybe I'll leave it there. I don't want it to be down in the dumps. I am having a Queen, hopefully the weather's okay, but a Queen picnic in the park tomorrow. So that is something to look forward to, which will be really nice. So far managed to stay away from COVID. The kids managed to stay away from COVID. We've had a couple of near misses where we thought maybe a few of them have had it, but no. So yeah, we're all just trying to be a bit careful, but still living. So yeah, I see no point in sitting at home sheltered, because that's not what I want to do. So yeah. So anyway, please have a think about what you might want to ask. Anything at all, just for a bit of fun. Sammy probably loves some questions for her, especially. She likes being the star of the show. So send through whatever. Look out for our little stories during the week. We'll pop up some question boxes for you to type some stuff in. We're pretty open books, so you can pretty much ask whatever you like. Yeah, we'll answer it. Anyway, I will, that's it for this week. I will see you next week, and yeah, we look forward to the one with Sammy where we can answer your questions. Have a good week, everybody. See ya.